What up? What up? What's up? Of course, it's me, your boy Richie Rich, all day long, man. This is what we do. We review appliances. But before we say anything, before I say anything, I'm always gonna make sure that y'all listen to our intro. Check it out real quick. I'll be back. Always appreciate you guys listening. Always subscribe to the channel, man. Like the videos, hit the alert button. We're pushing out these videos as often as we can, so make sure you guys watch them and like them joints, man. We appreciate it, and thank you guys for subscribing as well. All right, we appreciate that. So let's talk about some of the features on this particular refrigerator. It's some amazing features on here. It's almost like having a smartphone integrated in a refrigerator. That's basically what it is. All right, so some of the operations that it does have, of course, you have the home screen. So let's focus on the screen that's on the right side of the door. All right, so you're going to be able to see that. If you check out our intro video, of course, you can see that it's actually touchscreen. All right, so that's one of the things you can communicate back and forth by touching the different apps and the different widgets. Did I say that right? Widgets on the refrigerator, and you'll be able to determine exactly what it is that you want depending on the widget or the app that you select. Alright, so a couple things that we can focus on with is the user interface, which is how you interact back and forth with the refrigerator. So one of the notes that they have on here, it says, for detailed information about the refrigerator functions and apps, see the on-screen or user manual available on the LCD display of your refrigerator. Alright, the content of apps and widgets and their design is subject to change. Support of apps and widgets may be discontinued without notice. yeah. They're telling you now some of these apps might not be on here. Depending on the content provider's policy. And of course, they're instructing that your children, just be aware and advise and supervise your kids when they messing with this. Because again, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi. I don't really want to give you guys too much in the beginning portion of it, but you want to make sure that you have some type of privacy or some type of restriction or supervision depending on how old the child is, just to protect them from what's going on. Because like I said, it has cameras in it. You can go online on it, so you just want to be careful with that. All right. So you have your home screen. All right. So you have Pandora app. According to this, the Pandora app is only available in the United States. Sorry for you other guys. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in the United States, you can use the Pandora app, which is dope. You can listen to some tunes through your refrigerator, which is tight. Alright, so on the home screen you have different buttons that you can use. Alright, so the top portion of the button is the home screen. The bottom portion of the button you have is soft buttons. So these are buttons that you'll be able to interact with. You have a USB port that you can connect, right? You have Bluetooth. You can connect your refrigerator to the Bluetooth. You have remote management, right? Which turns on the remote management, enables and running, cause you to interact remotely with the refrigerator. Networking, of course, we talked about. You can connect it with your Wi-Fi. And you also have software updates that occasionally come up on your refrigerator as well. Alright, so you want to keep that in mind. Alright, so as we stroll through this, bear with your boy, we're going to make this happen. So on the soft buttons, you have several icons that you can actually interact with. You have a microphone. Alright, you can tap the microphone on and off. You have a task manager. Tap to open the task manager for certain details. You have the home button just like on your iPhone or any other Samsung phone you might have. You hit the home button. You also have the icon that it's like a return button if you want to go back, stuff like that. You got a back button. You can also get notifications on the display. Like, is this a cell phone or what? Like, yo, really? I can get notification? Rich, you need to go to the gym and work out. It's 10 o'clock. I can notify myself on my refrigerator to remind me to go to the gym. And you see your boy, I've been trying to work out, especially for my YouTube videos. I don't know who's watching, so I got to make sure I'm always looking good. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you got a button that you can press. You can hide and show the display like a home screen. You can hide it or you can reveal it. It's up to you. Alright, so you have different functions like the fridge manager. Alright, so this actually, the fridge managers, you can swipe the home screen to the left and tap the fridge manager. So it's all up to you. It says on the first page you can check the current temperatures on the models or the modes of each compartment, as well as activate special functions. Alright, so you can tap the first page to open the fridge manager for detailed settings. On the second page you can check the filter status. Alright, so this is pretty good right here. You can actually tap buy a filter on the second page to open the website where you can purchase a water filter. Listen to what I just said. You can purchase a water filter from off the refrigerator. So you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to just standing there. I could just go on a late night tip. I'm hungry, get a piece of chicken or something. I'm eating and I noticed that my water I need a new filter. I just hit that button, order me a new filter. By the time they send it to me, I can put a new one in. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so you have different fridge manager. You have your standard fridge. You have a freezer. Then you have a flex zone. So we're going to go into some of these different features that it might have just to help us out here. All right, so the fridge manager, or the first one, is where your refrigerator is. All right, so it says the temperature. You can change the set temperature in the fridge, freezer, and the flex zone. You can also turn on and off the refrigerator's power function and the freezer's power freeze function. The power freeze speeds up the freezing process at maximum fan speed. The freezer keeps running at full speed for several hours and then returns to its previous temperature. It says for large amounts of foods, activate the power freeze at least 20 hours before putting the food in the freezer. All right, so you can hit a button that says power freeze so you can freeze it a lot faster than you normally would a conventional refrigerator. So like I said, these are the things that people are sitting at home thinking about. How can we make our life that much easier and we can be so much, I'm going to say the L word, lazier. Is it lazier as a word? I got to start writing this stuff down just in case I might, my teacher might be looking and be like, lazier is not a word. But anyway, it makes us more reliable on these smartphones, these smart devices, and we just don't go out and do the things that we normally would do. But either way, bam, let's go back to this function. Now we got the note. It says using the power freezer increase the power consumption. Make sure that you turn it off so that the freezer returns to its previous temperature if you do not need it any longer. Alright, so you got that as well. You got special features at the bottom of that button. You can hit the special features as well. It says view a short explanation of some of the refrigeration special features. So you can actually hit the special features button and it will teach you about the special features on the refrigerator. So instead of having the owner's manual, you just hit a tutorial and you just be able to learn how to use the refrigerator. Awesome, man. Fridge setting. All right, let's go to that. Change many of the fridge settings include settings for the ice maker, door alarm, and temperature units, Fahrenheit or Celsius, stuff like that. External conditions display the external ambient temperature and humidity. So you'll be able to see the temperature inside of the refrigerator. Once you hit that button, fridge manager, you see the temperature that you've selected. Alright, so just keep that in mind. You have functions on here where you can actually turn on and off your ice maker. Alright, so it says turn on and off. Tap and drag the button to turn on and off the ice maker. Alright, note that if the ice maker bucket is full of ice, the refrigerator does not start making ice when you turn on the ice maker, but displays the full ice indicator on the main screen. Alright, so it says if you hold down the dispenser lever for 5 seconds, the ice maker off status change to making ice. So it's up to you. You can also lock the dispenser lock. Alright, so this turns off the water dispenser. Alright, so you want to keep that in mind as well. You have the door alarm, all those functions as well that you can actually use, that you can turn on and off. It also have a self-check feature. Self-diagnostics. It checks itself. Self-evaluation. I don't care how you want to put it. It does it itself. Alright, so that's pretty good there. You have your demand response as well. Works with the smart grid energy saving manager. So you just got to tap and drag it. You can turn it on and off. Alright, so there's a couple of things there. We talked about, of course, the display because that's what we're really focusing on because that's what generates a lot of the functions and the features, and it's probably the part of the appliance when you first purchase it is what you're gonna really fall in love with, and you just want to press those buttons and try to play with it a little bit more. So you have the display screen just like your cell phone. You can touch the display screen. You can adjust the wallpaper. You can do an automatic wake up. You got a motion detector. You can create your own theme. Um, it also has the screen timeout or the energy saver where the screen just like your phone where it just like falls asleep as well. You have a sound button. You can increase the volume level, turn it on and off. Again, you do have the Wi-Fi button that you can connect to your Wi-Fi in your home, and you connect your refrigerator to that. We talked about the Bluetooth. You can pair up to about 4 devices on here. All right, so you want to keep that in mind as well. You got voice, where you can check the voice function language. If you speak Espanol. Do they have patois for Jamaicans in there? My lord, boom, boom, boom. Y'all ain't know had a little Jamaican in me. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. I'm letting the cat out the bag tonight, for real. You know what I'm saying? So then you got that, voice wake up, select wake word, register manager, voice ID, and stuff like that as well. So you got a date and a time that you can add on there as well. Just basic functions like that. You have the about device where you can make sure that the software update function is on with the prior Wi-Fi network connection. Updates are available. There's an update button that you can activate. Easy connection is easy connection. It can be used with the Samsung smartphone apps. So if you got a Samsung smartphone, I think that's probably the best device that you can use with this particular refrigerator because it's already a Samsung refrigerator, so you can connect your Samsung phone with it, and I'm sure you can probably interact with it a lot better with that. All right. You got your clean screen mode where you can actually turn on so you can clean the screen without activating any apps. All right, so they made that as a cool feature where you can clean it off because a lot of this technology and these control boards and these touch screens are extremely sensitive, so you just want to be careful how you clean them. So they create that option so they be able to not activate any of the apps while you cleaning the screen. So that's pretty good as well. They have a button that you can press depending on the model that you have, which is a display reset. It's almost like a hard reset on the phone. Well, not a hard, like a soft reset. You probably hit that button. It's on the right corner where it has like an arrow that's pointing up. So you'll be able to remove that clip, press that button, and it says open the right side of the fridge door and locate the switch cover on the top right corner of the door. Push up the cover to reveal the power switch. Turn the switch off and then turn it on again. Reinsert the switch cover and all that stuff so you can do a display reset if you like. I guess if it's like freezing up or something like that, you want to do a little reset, you can do that as well. So that's pretty cool depending on the model. This is not for all of them. Alright, so now let's get into the SmartThings. Alright, so the SmartThings is where you basically interact with it. You can do various things with the refrigerator app. What they're telling you is that it's best to, of course, you would have to have a Samsung account, so you got to create an account with your refrigerator. I'm laughing because it's so funny. It sounds like your cell phone when you download an app. You know what I'm saying? It's the very same thing, but you got to do this on your refrigerator. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like years down the line with these new functions and features that's coming with these refrigerators. All right. So of course you want to register and create a Samsung account, of course. Some of the things that it's showing as far as the SmartThings, it says the SmartThing app is designed for Android 6 or later. You got an iOS 10 or later. They got iPhone 6 or later. I don't know who still has an iPhone 6, but if you do, please put that away for somebody get hurt. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? For improved performance, the SmartThings app is subject to change without notice or discontinues support according to the manufacturer's policy. They also have some recommended encryption system includes the WPA slash TKIP. I don't know what that is. But I guess that's how you connect with it, depending on like the Wi-Fi and all that type of stuff. So yeah, yeah. Like my man Kevin Hart said, the Wi-Fi, do the Wi-Fi. All right, so if your internet service provider has registered the MAC address and all this type of stuff for your PC or modem for your identification, your Samsung smart refrigerator may fail to connect to the internet. If this happens, contact your internet service provider for technical assistance. So stuff like that. All right, so all that stuff is going to be located in the owner's manual as well. We're going to be able to send you that link so that you'll be able to look that information up as well. All right. One of the notes that it does have, as far as the refrigerator app integrated control, it says you can monitor and control your refrigerator at home and on the go. What? Let me speak. At home and on the go. I'm gone. You know what I mean? So it says tap the refrigerator icon for SmartThings, the dashboard, or tap the device icon at the bottom of the dashboard, and then tap refrigerator card to open the refrigerator page. Check the operation status and related to your refrigerator, and then change options for settings if necessary. All right, so some options or settings of the refrigerator may not be available for remote control. All right, so it all depends on the smart grid function that you have there. All right, so it says some couple categories. It's talking about monitoring. You can monitor the temperature, fridge temperature, freezer temperature, flex settings, self-check, energy monitoring, checks your it says checks the accumulated power consumption of the refrigerator for the last 180 days. Like this is just too smart for its own good. Of course, you got the ice making function, power cool, power freeze. So these are the stuff that you can use remotely. Abnormal high temperature with alarms or the door opening, water filter replacement, inside image where you can view the inside of the refrigerator and you can see if you need to replace food items. You talking about going to the grocery store, but let me go ahead and see what we got in the fridge. See what the kids been doing. This ain't just for the kids, it's for the adults too. You know what I'm saying? So you have that as well. You can look into the refrigerator off your phone, find out what's inside the refrigerator without actually opening the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? When you be like, man, I need me some ketchup, I need me some mustard, and I need me some of them wings. You know what I'm saying? And you need some wings, go to the store, just look it up. That's pretty nice. You have the Family Hub app link. You can connect to the App Store and download the refrigerator app. Okay. The smart grid function, demand response, depending on the country that you're in, it's not something that you can do in every country. All right. So one of the notes, it says you can deactivate the smart grid demand response function at any time using the override on and off function. So you have an override function that you can use. And it says to use the smart grid function, you need a separate contract with your electric utility company. All right, so if you want to save energy, you can contact your electric company. Yeah, that's way too much. But it's there. You know what I mean? It's a good thing to have, good thing to know, so that you'll be able to save energy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saving energy, saving a couple dollars in your pocket. I'm with it. So if you can do that, you know what I mean, and you understand how it works, then I suggest you do that as well. All right, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about the override mode a little bit. It says the override mode when you want the refrigerator to ignore the smart grid signal from the utility company, you can activate override mode. When you activate override mode, the refrigerator ignores the smart grid signal and is not controlled by the utility company. I don't want a utility company controlling my refrigerator. No offense to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you out there doing a great job, but nah, I'll pass. Alright, so stuff that you can do as well, show you how to do that. Let's go into something else that we can actually jump into and get some more stuff with. Alright, so again, you have the Samsung account It says you are required to register that stuff, and then it says no to connect your smartphone and the refrigerator. Register your account in Samsung. So you got a calendar. Of course, you can share your family calendar. You got a to-do list. You can put it on the refrigerator as well. That's something neat that most people do. From back in the day, you put your little magnets on the refrigerator. Now you can actually have a pad, a digital pad that you can write on, a whiteboard. You can put photos. I mean, that's awesome. You can put the photos of the family on the refrigerator, you know what I'm saying? Me and your boy with all the kids and his wife and everything, and we all on there chilling. That's cool. Then you got the view inside that we talked about, and then of course you can create a shop list and all that types of stuff as well. So just that's basically everything that we've discussed as far as the actual display board, the user interface board you can interact with. Then you have the traditional stuff, which is your water dispenser. You can get water out of it, or you can get ice. All right, depending on what feature you press, you just hit that button and you get water or ice. You can get crushed or cubed ice. Of course, you have your ice maker, so that's good as well. So we've talked about that. You also get a wine tray. Oh my lord! For my wine drinkers. This is water, that's not wine. But for my wine drinkers, they give you like a wine tray that you can use. So that's pretty dope. You can put some wine in there, you know what I'm saying, for special occasions. You know what I'm saying? You and the girl out there, you and the wife out there, you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope. Alright, so one of the things that I did not mention on this particular refrigerator, of course, they're recommending that you use like a little maintenance tip that you can do. Use like a little Q-tip, just clean off the refrigerator cameras that's on the side of the door as well. That will help as well. Alright, and I didn't mention that you're able to, in the refrigerator, which is the bottom doors, you can make those either a refrigerator or a freezer. It's like a conversion door, similar to what we discussed when we did the LG. So you do have that feature on there as well. So outside of that, man, like I said, people love it. They really like it. I'm gonna put something at the end of this feature, on the end of this video, of a disclaimer that the ice maker, I'm gonna show you a picture of what actually happens to the ice maker at the bottom of this, at the end of this video, so you'll be able to see it, because this is a common issue with the Samsung refrigerators. They had some customers really upset about it as far as it building up with ice, and that's one of the main issues customers have with it. It's just that the ice maker just goes bad so quick and it builds up with a lot of ice. So of course, if you have any issues with that and it's under the warranty, you'll contact Samsung. They'll be able to help you out the best way they can. But outside of that, man, I know we discussed a lot. We are done. It's me, your boy, Richie Rich. I am out, and I hope you enjoy this refrigerator. You help me. I help you. We help each other. Till next time, it's me, your boy. I'm out. Peace.